Good day to you, and welcome to my home. I'm Jonathan Allen, and this is my submission video for American Ninja Warrior 2014. I'm from Madison, Wisconsin, and for you coasties, that's one of those in-the-middle places that you fly over, which is too bad because Madison is awesome. I've always lived in the Midwest, and I grew up in Zumbrota, Minnesota, and yes, Midwest nice is a real thing.
As for Madison, it's a great place to live. We have a sweet climbing gym called Boulders where I spend a lot of quality time, clinging to the wall, flying through the air, or in various degrees of inversion. Madison is also home to the Badgers and known for beer, brats, and cheese, and trust me, they're good. It's also an extremely outdoorsy city with lots of parks, biking and walking paths, and stuff to do on one of the many large lakes. Also, we host the Ironman Triathlon every year, which is impressive to see. I recommend visiting in the summer unless you love snow and ice, because our winters are serious business. It doesn't really keep us inside, though. Nearby is Devil's Lake State Park, which is one of my favorite places in the world. Cliffs, rocks, trees galore, what's not to like? I love how the natural setting is so unpredictably wild, forcing me to stay on my toes, and it's very real out there. No mats, no safety harness. I have to trust my skills and judgment completely. The game of fall on your toast is a familiar one to me. What's prepared me to be a ninja warrior? How about my whole life? Here I am at age 7, already at home off the ground, my quintessential picture. I grew up on a farm which allowed for all sorts of adventure skills, like climbing trees, swinging on ropes in the barn, riding horses, and of course, wooden sword fighting. In school, I have the nickname of Spider-Man due to my high-flying acrobatics while playing lava tag. And to set the record straight, tag is the best game ever. Speed, agility, strength, and skills. I have what it takes to become an American Ninja Warrior. To know me, you must be aware that I am incredibly close to my family. They inspire me to be the best man I can be, and they are where my heart is. In the spring of 2006, my dad died suddenly of a heart attack. My family was caught completely unprepared, and my world was pretty much shattered. I'm the oldest child in my family, and I tried to step in and do what I could, but in such a situation, what can you do? It was the most difficult thing I've ever had to deal with. That following summer, I stumbled across parkour, which I believe was a gift of Providence. I saw the unfamiliar word twice while reading the news one day, and so I had to look it up. After 2 videos, I was hooked. I researched what I could online about principles and getting started, and began training that night on my own. It was a true blessing because it was something physical and positive that I could pour myself into during a really rough season of life. So movement, parkour, and overcoming obstacles have very deep significance for me. I try my best to make my family proud and to live up to the legacy entrusted to me. So I think it's fortuitous that the finals this year fall over Father's Day. How fitting a tribute to his memory to stand atop Mount Midoriyama in total victory. Back when I was in cross country, I remember Dad's cheering me on most distinctly, and whenever I'm out and hitting my limits, I hear his voice in my head unbidden, his strong, "Come on, Johnny," that I remember so well. I envision myself surging up the rope in stage 4, crowd roaring, clock ticking, and Dad's voice cutting through the noise. Time slows, and silence descends. I dig deep and reach for what I know I can be.